My dear P6 learners, welcome to this lesson which is proudly brought to you by Kampala Quality Primary School. My name is Mr. Mugisha Emmanuel. In our previous lesson, I have been teaching you percentages. And in our last lesson, we particularly looked at how we can express decimals into percentages. For example, I told you that if you have been given, for example, 0.21, and you have been told to write this one as a percentage, first of all, write it as a common fraction. 0.21 is the same as 21 out of 100. So I told you that for any fraction to be converted into a percentage, you must multiply that fraction by 100%. Okay? Then you reduce. This 0 will go with that. This one will go with this. Then you will remain with the 21, which you are supposed to multiply by 1. Then you maintain a symbol for percentage. So 21 times 1, this one is going to give us 21%. Basically, this is what we looked in our previous lesson. So today, we are not going to look at the same, but we are going to look at what we call finding percentage parts. Finding percentage parts. For example, I may tell you that I have a class. Okay? In a class, 60% are boys and the rest are girls. And my question comes, what percentage? What percentage are girls? Okay? Yes. In a class, 60% are boys and the rest are girls. So my question is, what percentage are girls? At the beginning of my lesson, when I was introducing percentages, I told you that percentage means out of 100. So, in my class, both boys and girls contribute a total percentage of 100. So, if both boys and girls contribute a total of 100%, and out of 100, the girls are taking only 60%, then the remaining percentage belongs to boys. Therefore, to get the percentage of girls, we get 100%, okay, which is the total for both boys and girls. Then we take away the percentage for girls. I mean the percentage for boys, which is 60%. Okay? To get the percentage of boys, we get the total percentage, which is 100. We take away the percentage of boys, which is 60%. Then the answer will be the percentage of girls. Can we subtract this vertically? 100, we take away 60. Side work. Side work is very important. 0 take away 0, we get a 0. 0 take away 6. Of course, we have to regroup. So this one will remain 0, then we get 10. 10 take away 6, we are getting 40. But don't forget that you are dealing with percentages. Therefore, the percentage will be 40%. Therefore, the percentage of girls in this case is going to be 40%. Have you seen? Okay. Let's look at another example. In a test, Peter scored 35%. Which percentage did Peter fail? Okay? In a test, Peter scored 35%. In a test, Peter scored 35%. We have always written these percentages on your examination papers. So if Peter scored 35%, which percentage did he fail? Now, in case this Peter passed all the numbers, he was supposed to get 100%. We take away the percentage which he has got. So we shall take away 35%. Then the percentage which we shall get is the percentage which Peter failed. Therefore, on our side work, we shall have 100%. We take away 35%. 0 take away 5. We have to regroup. This one is 0. This is 10. We remain with 9. So 10 take away 5. We are getting 5. And 9 take away 3. We are getting 6. Therefore, Peter failed 65%. I think having taught you this, every time your teachers award you, you will be able to calculate the percentage which you have failed. Let's look at one more example, whereby we have 3. John spends his salary as follows. Fees 10%. Fees 10%. Rent 30%. And saves the rest. So the question is, what percentage does he save? Okay? John spends his salary as follows. Fees 10%, rent 30%, and saves the rest. So my question is, what percentage does he save? What percentage does he save? So first of all, we need to know the percentage which is spent on fees and rent. The percentage which is spent on fees and rent. Then that total percentage which we shall get, we shall subtract it from 100 to get the percentage which he saves. Therefore, his salary is 100%. Then we take away. We take away the percentage which is spent on fees, and that is 10%, plus the percentage which is spent on rent, and that is 30%. Okay? So this one will give us 100%. Then we take away the summation of 10 and 30. So we have 10 plus 30. When we add, what do we get? 0 plus 0, 0. 1 plus 3, that is 4. So it means both fees and rent take 40%. Therefore, when we subtract finally, we shall have 100 take away 40, 0 take away 0, 0, 0 take away 4, we regroup, 10 take away 4, we get 6. Therefore, the percentage which is saved is 60%. I hope you have seen how simple today's work is. However, you are now in P6. There are so many application questions which can be asked about percentages. For example, somebody may decide to trick and say, this time I am setting my question like this. In a class, there are 20% more girls than boys. What percentage? What percentage are I can say boys. Okay? In a class, there are 20% more girls than boys. What percentage are boys? So in this case, we are supposed to interpret the meaning of this word more. So if I say girls are 20% more than boys, does it mean that girls are only 20%? The answer is no. So if the answer is no, what do we do in this case? What we do in this case, one, you can first of all get the percentage of boys plus girls. And we know that this percentage is 100%. Okay? The percentage of boys and girls is 100%. Who are more? We have seen that girls are more. By which percentage? 20%. So, get the equal percentage. The equal percentage. So the equal percentage, they are going to share 100. So we get 100, we divide it by 2. Okay? So it means the equal percentage by 2 is 1, then by 2 is 50. The equal percentage is going to be 50. Sorry. The equal percentage, is going to be 100%. Then we take away this one, because girls are more by 20%. Then you divide it by 2 if we want to get the equal percentage. So this one will give you 80% divided by 2. Divided by 2 is 1, divided by 2 is 40. So it means the equal percentage is 40%. The equal percentage is 40%. Then now the question is, look at boys. There are 20% more girls than boys. So it means the percentage of boys is going to be 40%. Now, assuming I add here another question, what percentage are girls? What percentage are girls? So girls are going to be the equal percentage, which is 40%. But we know that for girls, they are 20% more than boys. So we get the percentage of boys. Yes, we are now looking for the percentage of girls. So we have already seen that the equal percentage of boys and girls is 40. Boys take 40. Girls take 40, the equal percentage. But from the question we have seen that girls are supposed to be 20% more than boys. So you get the percentage of boys, you add on 20%, which is the difference. Then what you will get will be the percentage of girls. Therefore, the percentage of girls will be 60%. The percentage of girls will be 60%. However, in questions where we have put words like more and less, you may also have another method. And this method is equation method. So we are going to say, if you don't do it the way I have done it here, you say, let the percentage be maybe n. Let the percentage of, okay, boys be maybe x. Let the percentage be x. Then you come and draw this box, this table here. Then you say, here you have boys. Then you say, I have here girls. Then I have here their total. What is the total percentage? 100%. What is the percentage of boys? We have assumed it to be x. What is the percentage of girls? It is x. But they have told you 20% more than boys. So if boys are x, it means girls will have plus 20%. Solve the equation. X plus 20%. And this one will give you 100%. This one is 2x plus 20. And this one will give you 100%. So how do we solve this one? 2x plus 20% minus 20. It is going to give us 100% minus 20%. So 2x is equal to 80%. If I want to get the value of x, I divide each side by 2. So we have 2x divided by 2 equals 80%. Then you divide by 2. Divide by 2 once, by 2 is 1. Divide by 2 is 1. Divide by 2 is 40. So it means x is equal to 40. But remember, x represents boys. Then if I'm going to answer this one, then I will say for girls, they have x plus 20%, of which x is 40, and plus 20, we are going to get the 60, which we have got here. Let's have one more example about more and less. More and less. And here we are saying in a village, this is number 5, in a village comma, there are 10% less men than women. So my first question is, what percentage are men? What percentage are men? I'm going to use the last method which I used there. So we are going to draw this table. We are going to draw this table. So we have men, we have women, then we have their total. Okay? Yes. So having done this, you need to read the question and interpret. In a village, there are 10% less men than women. So in this case, we don't know the percentage of men. At least for women, we know this 10%. So we are going to say, let the percent of men. B may be N. So the percentage of men is N. The percentage of women is N. Now, when we say less, it means you subtract. So, if men are N, then women will take away 10. And the total is going to be 100%. So, how do we solve for N? N plus N minus 10% is equal to 100%. N plus N we shall get 2N minus 10% equals 100%. So if I want to get the value of N, we shall have 2N minus 10, then we add on 10, and this one is equal to 100% plus 10%. So our 2N is equal to, when we add, what are we going to get? 110%. So if I want to get the value of N, it means I'm going to divide 110% by 2, even here by 2. By 2 is 1, by 2 is 1, okay? Divide by 2 is 1, divide by 2 is 5, remainder 1. By 2 in 10 again is 5. Therefore, N is equal to 55%. Therefore, the question says, what percentage are men? And men are represented by N. Therefore, the percentage of men is 55. We have a variety of questions in MK books. While you are at home there, you can check and try many questions while you are there at home. After all, I have given you the hint. I have shown you how to answer questions. So it's now up to you to go into your books, dig deeper, and get many questions and practice. I'm going to give you a simple exercise. I hope you will enjoy it. Bye-bye.